What is going on, guys? We are back with another video here today, and that is because another top free agent is finally off the boards. It was just reported a couple of hours ago that Marwin Gonzalez will be going to the Minnesota Twins for 2 years and $21 million, which I think is a steal for the Twins. Good job, guys, because honestly, if you had asked me back at the beginning of the offseason how much I thought Marwin was going to get, I probably would have told you somewhere around 4 years, $40 million, and obviously the Twins are giving him about half of that, so really good pickup from you guys. Y'all have made some really good moves this offseason. You got Nelson Cruz, you got Jonathan Scope, you got Cron over at first base, and now you've got Marwin Gonzalez, which is just really, really good. So the question, obviously, first thing that a lot of people might be thinking is, where is he going to get everyday at bats? Because obviously he's an everyday player. The Twins infield is stacked. They have a couple of really good guys in the outfield. So where does he get those everyday at bats? Well, I think for sure the weakest link in the Twins lineup is Buxton, their center fielder. So what I would do personally is I would move Rosario over to center field. He's had a little bit more playing time in center field than Marwin does. Marwin only played like 2 games in center field last year for the Astros. So I think I would move Rosario over to center field and then put Marwin Gonzalez in left field, which is defensively his best position. So I think that would be a really good thing for the Twins to do. And then obviously you still use him as a versatile piece. You still move him around in the infield when people need days off and, so forth and so forth. But for every day at bat, you're putting him out in left. Get him his most playing time out in left, and that way you're also getting rid of your worst hitter in the lineup. I'm sorry, but Buxton is an awful hitter. He is a good defensive center fielder, but an awful hitter. So you kill 2 birds with 1 stone with that move. And yeah, I think that's just a really good move for the Twins. In terms of where I think they are now, I think that the Twins are for sure a wild card team or in the mix for that second wild card. I don't think they're going to win the division with Cleveland in there right now. And I think that the first wild card spot will probably either go to the Red Sox or the Yankees. Whoever loses the AL East is probably going to grab that first wild card spot. But the Twins are right there for the second wild card spot. They're very talented, good lineup. Their pitching has some questions, and I'll get to that in a second. But I think they're in the mix. I'd say the Rays are there. The Angels could possibly be there. And then you got the Twins, who have a really talented lineup. But like I said, the pitching is where I think, they have to improve. Specifically, I think their the biggest area of need is their bullpen. Even though they added Parker to their bullpen in the offseason, I still think they could really benefit from getting a guy like Craig Kimbrel as their closer, because I don't think they have an official closer right now, which is not good. If I was in the front office of the Twins, I would definitely be checking in on him, seeing if you can get him on a 3 or 4 year deal, get him for a great deal like you did with Marwin Gonzalez. We're getting close to opening day games. Obviously spring training games have already started, so you might be getting those kind of players on a discount now. If you could pick up Kimbrel for 3 or 4 years at a good price per year, it's a really, really good pickup, and he's a really, really good closer. And, if you want to keep looking after that, I would look into a guy like Adam Warren. That's another guy who I think can be had for a cheap 1-year deal, who would probably be one of your setup men right now. He'd probably be like your 7th or 8th inning pitcher. So those are just a couple moves that I would consider. Starting rotation, I have 2 really good arms, but the rest is kind of questionable after that. But again, I know y'all have limited money to work with, and I would spend that towards the bullpen right now. And if y'all do that, I think y'all are a great team. Y'all are going to make the wild card, possibly go further than that, just depending on what happens in one game. But great pickup from Marwin Gonzalez. I think y'all absolutely came out with a steal there. I think he's worth every bit of that 2 years and $21 million. And he should be getting every day at bats. So good for y'all. Good signing. Scott Boras lost this one for his client. The dude was a really good utility man, and he just kind of dropped the ball with his contract. But anyway, good job, Twins. Don't forget, guys, as long as you're living, though, bleed blue, go Yankees.